Imagine this. You wake up feeling exhausted, your mind foggy, and the world seems like it's spinning a little too fast. You sit down to work, but your thoughts are scattered, like trying to catch raindrops with your bare hands. Every minute feels like a battle. The distractions are endless. The noise from your phone, your friends, the news. But what if I told you that in the midst of all this chaos, there's a way to tap into something deeper, something that could transform not just your day, but your life? What if I told you that deep focus is a secret weapon you've been missing? But it's not just any focus. It's the kind of focus that can push you beyond your limits, break through barriers, and make things happen you never thought possible. But here's the catch. It's not easy, and it's certainly not instant. You're about to discover that deep focus isn't just a skill. It's a science, one that has been unlocked by some of the world's greatest minds. And the question is, are you ready to take that first step? What if I told you that deep focus isn't just a mental exercise, but a physical process? Think about it. The human brain, the very thing that holds all your thoughts, ideas, and ambitions, has a limited capacity for processing information at any given moment. It's like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. Your brain can only hold so much before it becomes overwhelmed, distracted, and tired. But there's a catch. We don't have to live like this. What if you could train your brain to ignore the distractions and zero in on the task at hand? What if you could clear away the clutter in your mind and focus with the precision of a surgeon? The difference between those who get ahead and those who struggle isn't just talent. It's the ability to focus deeply, to channel all that energy into one point, and to stay there undistracted until the job is done. So what's the science behind it? How do the greatest achievers of our time maintain this kind of focus? Deep focus begins with understanding how the brain works. Your brain isn't just a switch you flip on and off. It's a complex machine that operates on a series of chemical signals and neural pathways. These pathways dictate how we think, how we learn, and ultimately, how we focus. When you begin to focus, your brain releases a neurotransmitter called dopamine. Dopamine is your reward system. It tells your brain, this is important, pay attention. But here's the problem. Dopamine is also the reason you get distracted. Every time your phone buzzes or you hear a notification, your brain is flooded with a small shot of dopamine, telling you, this is important, look at this. Now, imagine you're trying to focus on a difficult task, but every few minutes, you're bombarded with distractions. The dopamine is pulling you away, telling you that the next distraction is more important than what you're doing. Your brain is constantly being hijacked by small bursts of dopamine that make it harder for you to stick with the task at hand. So how do you fight back? One of the secrets to mastering deep focus is learning to control your dopamine. Instead of letting your brain decide what's important, you have to decide. You have to train yourself to reward deep work, not the distractions. This takes practice, discipline, and most importantly, understanding that your focus is like a muscle. It gets stronger the more you use it. And it's not just about resisting distractions. It's about creating conditions that allow your brain to focus deeply, creating a space free of interruptions, setting clear goals, and most importantly, creating a routine that strengthens your ability to focus day by day. You see, deep focus doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of consistent practice, deliberate habits, and the willingness to train your mind like an athlete trains their body. But here's the catch. It's not just about what you do. It's also about what you avoid. You can't expect to achieve deep focus while constantly overloading your brain with information. It's like trying to run a race with a full stomach. You have to clear out the junk, the clutter, and the noise before you can truly tap into your potential. Now, here's the powerful truth. Deep focus isn't just a productivity hack. It's a way of life. It's the difference between being busy and being productive, between having good intentions and achieving great results. Deep focus allows you to pour everything you have into the moment, to be fully present, and to unlock the incredible power that lies dormant in your brain. But you have to start somewhere. Are you ready to put the science into practice? To take control of your distractions and unlock the full potential of your mind? Are you willing to build a routine, to train your focus like a muscle and face the discomfort of deep, undistracted work? Because here's the thing, mastering deep focus is not easy. It requires sacrifice, commitment, and the willingness to change. But if you do it, if you stick with it, you'll begin to see results that most people only dream of. Now, imagine what would happen if you could focus like never before. Imagine what you could accomplish in a year, 5 years, or 10 years if you just kept your eyes on a prize and focused every day relentlessly. But here's the catch. You won't know until you try. So, I challenge you, start today. Turn off those distractions, train your mind, and begin the journey of unlocking the science of deep focus. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to discover, so many layers to peel back. And I promise you, once you start this journey, you'll never look back. Now, if you're serious about making deep focus your superpower, I want you to take action right now. Set aside 10 minutes today to work on something important, something that requires all your focus, and do it without checking your phone, without allowing any distractions. Then, come back and let me know how it went. What did you accomplish? What did you learn about your focus? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because in the next video, we're going to dive even deeper into the world of focus. You won't want to miss it. Together, we're going to unlock your full potential. Stay focused, stay driven, and I'll see you in the next video. But there's something else you need to know. Something that's going to take your focus to the next level. I'm about to reveal the final piece of the puzzle. The one thing that will make all the difference in how you approach your work and your life. So stay tuned. We learned about the brain's chemistry, how distractions hijack our attention, and the role dopamine plays in guiding our focus. We discovered that deep focus is a muscle, one that requires regular training to strengthen. But here's the thing. If you truly want to harness the power of deep focus, there's something even more fundamental you need to understand. It's not just about fighting distractions. It's about creating mental clarity. It's about cutting through the noise that clutters your thoughts and clearing the space to focus on what truly matters. But here's the shocking part. Most of us live in a constant state of mental chaos. We think we're focused, but in reality, we're overwhelmed by the mental clutter of life. The endless to-do lists, the unfinished tasks, the lingering worries. All these little fragments of thought swirl around, distracting us from what we really need to be doing. And it's not just exhausting. It's preventing us from achieving our highest potential. But what if I told you that mental clarity is the key to unlocking the next level of focus? What if it's the missing piece you've been overlooking? Let's dive deeper into the science of mental clarity. Your brain is constantly processing information, some of it important, some of it trivial. You may think that the information you're taking in is harmless, but every single piece of input has a potential to distract you. Every text message, every email, every notification. It pulls at your attention and adds another layer to the mental fog. But here's where it gets interesting. Your brain can only handle so much. Imagine your brain is like a desk. You can only work effectively when the desk is clean and organized. But if it's cluttered with papers, half-finished projects, and notes, it becomes nearly impossible to find the one thing you need. Mental clarity is about clearing the desk. It's about organizing your thoughts, prioritizing your tasks, and removing everything that doesn't belong. It's about creating a mental environment where you can be fully present and focus on the task at hand. But here's the truth. You cannot create mental clarity without first acknowledging the chaos. You have to recognize that the clutter in your mind is not only draining your energy, but also limiting your ability to achieve your goals. So, how do you begin to create this mental clarity? It starts with eliminating distractions. Yes, external distractions like your phone and your environment, but also the internal distractions. The constant chatter in your head, the self-doubt, the worry about things that haven't happened yet. When you can quiet the noise, you create a space for true focus. You allow your brain to function at its highest level, processing only the most important thoughts and shutting out everything else. Creating mental clarity isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. It requires you to be intentional about what you allow into your mind and how you organize your thoughts. Here's a powerful exercise you can try. Each morning, take a few minutes to clear the desk of your mind. Write down everything you're worried about, everything on your to-do list, and everything that's taking up space in your thoughts. By putting these thoughts on paper, You remove the burden of carrying them around mentally. Then prioritize. What's the one thing that must get done today? Focus on that. Clear everything else out of your mind. This is the first step in creating mental clarity. And when you do this consistently, you'll find your ability to focus will skyrocket. But there's another key component to mental clarity that most people overlook: mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't just some trendy buzzword. It's the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment, without distraction. When you practice mindfulness, you stop letting your thoughts wander to the past or future. You bring your mind back to the present. And that, my friends, is when true focus happens. So ask yourself, are you fully present in everything you do? Or are you simply going through the motions, your mind scattered and distracted? Here's the powerful truth. Mental clarity is a choice. Every day, you decide whether you want to live in a constant state of overwhelm or whether you want to experience a freedom that comes with deep focus. By taking control of your mental environment, you can unlock an untapped potential inside you. And when you do, the things you once thought impossible will begin to unfold. Your productivity will soar. Your creativity will expand. And most importantly, your peace of mind will return. But there's a catch. You cannot achieve mental clarity if you continue to allow your mind to be hijacked by distractions. You must make the decision today to take control of your thoughts and train your mind to focus on what truly matters. This is where the magic happens. Mental clarity is the fuel that powers deep focus. And once you combine the two, you'll be unstoppable. But here's the most exciting part. You can practice this right now. In fact, I want you to do something as soon as this video ends. Take out a piece of paper and write down everything that's clouding your mind. Then clear it out. It's time to focus, and it starts with you. Now, if you think this is powerful, wait until you hear the next step. You won't believe what happens when you start combining deep focus with the next level of mental clarity. But we'll save that for the next part. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Before you go, take action. Don't just watch the video. Do something with the information. Create your own mental clarity practice today. Write down your thoughts, eliminate the clutter, and begin focusing on what matters most. Start small, but be consistent. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay with me on this journey to unlocking your full potential. In the next video, we're going to explore how the final piece of the puzzle will completely transform your ability to focus. You've already taken the first step. Now, let's keep going. I'll see you soon. We uncovered the fundamentals, how distractions hijack your brain, and how mental clarity is the key to unlocking your true potential. But there's one more crucial piece of the puzzle: habits. You see, your ability to focus deeply isn't just a one-off decision. It's something that happens every single day. Every minute you spend deciding what to focus on, what to prioritize, and how to train your mind is building a system that determines whether you succeed or fail. What you do every day, the small decisions, the rituals, and the routines, shapes your ability to focus. But here's the truth. Most people are unaware of the habits they've created. They're living on autopilot, drifting from one task to the next without thinking about how those small daily actions are affecting their focus. So, how do you break free from this autopilot? How do you transform your habits into the powerful tools of deep focus? This is where the real magic happens. When you change your habits, you change your brain. And when you change your brain, you change your life. The truth is, habits shape everything. From how you wake up to what you do at night. Every routine you follow trains your mind to either support or sabotage your focus. So, if you're serious about achieving deep focus, you must understand the science behind habits and how they work. Your brain loves routine. It thrives on predictability. The more you repeat an action, the more your brain automates it, creating a shortcut that allows you to perform the task without thinking. This is great for things like brushing your teeth or driving to work. But when it comes to focus, your habits can either strengthen or weaken your ability to concentrate. Here's the problem. Most people have a habit of reacting to distractions. Whether it's checking your phone, responding to every email, or constantly jumping between tasks, your brain is trained to switch gears at every opportunity. And this constant switching makes it nearly impossible to focus deeply on anything. But here's the good news. You can change this. The key to mastering deep focus is building habits that make it easy to stay on task. You need to create an environment where focus becomes your default mode. And you do that by deliberately crafting your habits. It starts with simple actions. Take a moment each morning to set your intention for the day. What is your most important task? What is your goal? Setting clear intentions gives your brain direction and purpose. And when you follow through with those intentions, you reinforce the habit of focus. But don't stop there. Set rituals around your work. It could be something as simple as clearing your desk before starting, or taking a few deep breaths before you dive into a task. These small rituals tell your brain, this is when we focus. They create a mental trigger that shifts you from distraction mode to focus mode. The power of habits is that they work in the background. When you build the right habits, focus becomes effortless. You don't have to fight distractions. Your habits protect you from them. But it's important to remember, habits take time to form. You're not going to change overnight. But the more consistently you build focus habits, the stronger they'll become. Now, here's something even more powerful. The science of neuroplasticity tells us that your brain is capable of changing and adapting at any age. When you repeatedly engage in a behavior, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with that behavior. The more you focus, the stronger your focus muscle becomes. The more you practice deep work, the more your brain becomes wired for it. Imagine this. Every time you sit down to focus, you're actually reshaping the structure of your brain, reinforcing the neural circuits that support deep concentration. Over time, these circuits become so strong that distractions have a much harder time breaking through. But it's not just about consistency. It's also about how you measure progress. Most people think that focusing for hours at a time is the goal. But in reality, it's better to start small and build up gradually. Start with 10-minute focus sessions, then 20, then 30. Each time you finish a session, reward yourself. It could be as simple as a quick break, a drink of water, or acknowledging your success. These small rewards send positive signals to your brain, reinforcing the habit and making it more likely you'll stick with it. And this, my friends, is where the magic happens. When you consistently build the right focus habits, you don't just improve your ability to concentrate, you transform your entire life. You stop being a slave to distractions, and instead, you become the master of your time and attention. But here's the most powerful part of all. When you consistently practice deep focus, you start to see the results, not just in your work or productivity, but in every area of your life. You'll experience greater clarity, better decision-making, and an overall sense of accomplishment. You'll look back a year from now and realize that the focus habits you started today changed everything. But here's the thing. You won't see these results immediately. The road to mastery is long. You'll face distractions. You'll falter. But the key is in the consistency. The more you practice, the more your brain adapts. And eventually, deep focus will become your second nature. Are you ready to commit? To turn deep focus into a habit? Because the life you've been dreaming about, the success, the accomplishments, the breakthroughs, is all waiting for you on the other side of focus. It's not just about willpower. It's about training your brain and making focus your new default mode. But here's a cliffhanger for you. There's one last thing you must know. One final piece to this puzzle that will take your focus to unimaginable heights. And trust me, you won't want to miss it. Before you go, I want you to take action today. Think about your current habits. Which ones are helping you stay focused, and which ones are pulling you away from your goals? Identify just one small habit you can change today to begin building a stronger focus muscle. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video, where I'll reveal the last secret to unlocking your deepest focus yet. You're almost there. Keep going. I'll see you soon. We're going to dive into the final step, the ultimate strategy that top performers use to achieve superhuman focus. This is the one thing that sets the best apart from the rest. Stay tuned. We've covered a lot so far, haven't we? We've uncovered the science of focus, explored the power of mental clarity, and discover how habits shape our ability to concentrate. But now, we're about to unlock the final, most powerful tool in the world of deep focus. This tool is something that top performers and high achievers rely on. It's what allows them to push through exhaustion, break through barriers, and accomplish things others can only dream of. And here's the truth. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. And there's one strategy that can elevate your focus to superhuman levels. But here's the catch. It's going to require a shift in how you think. It's not something you can just add to your to-do list or try once and forget about. This strategy demands commitment, awareness, and a willingness to embrace the discomfort that comes with true, deep focus. So, what is this ultimate strategy? Let's dive into what deep work really means. It's not just about eliminating distractions or organizing your time. Deep work is about entering a state of flow, a mental state where you're fully immersed in a task, where time seems to stand still and your productivity skyrockets. Here's the science behind it. When you enter a state of flow, your brain releases a cocktail of chemicals, dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin, that enhance focus, creativity, and motivation. You become in the zone, and everything you do seems effortless. It's like you've tapped into a limitless supply of energy and clarity. But here's the catch. Flow doesn't just happen on its own. You have to create the right conditions for it. And that starts with deep work. Deep work is a kind of work where you're completely engaged, where you're not just checking off boxes, but where you're pushing your abilities to their limits. It's the work that requires all of your attention, all of your energy, and all of your skill. This is where the magic happens. So, how do you tap into the superpower? The first step is commitment. Deep work is an all-in approach. You don't just casually dip in and out of it. You commit fully to the task at hand and block off everything else. This means you need to create the perfect environment for focus. And yes, that means turning off your phone, closing the door, and making sure you won't be interrupted for a solid block of time. The second step is planning. You can't expect to stumble into deep work without a plan. Before you begin, set clear goals. What is the most important thing you need to accomplish in this session? Set an intention and make sure you know exactly what success looks like before you start. Deep work is only effective when it has a clear direction. Next comes eliminating distractions. And this doesn't just mean turning off your phone. It means eliminating all mental distractions as well. Clear your mind. Focus on what's in front of you. When you're truly immersed in deep work, every part of your mind and body should be aligned with your goal. This is where your mental clarity practice pays off. The more clear and focused your mind is, the more effectively you can engage in deep work. But even when you set the stage for deep work, you'll encounter resistance. Your mind will start to wander. Your body will tell you to stop. You'll feel the pull of distractions. This is where most people fail. They give up at the first sign of discomfort. But here's the key. Push through. When you feel the urge to check your phone, to take a break, or to stop altogether, push through it. Stay in the flow. Focus on your task. And don't let the distractions win. The more you do this, the easier it becomes. And eventually, deep work becomes your default state. Now, here's the truth about deep work. It's transformative. When you consistently practice deep work, you'll begin to see exponential results. The work you once thought was difficult will become easier. Your focus will sharpen. Your ability to solve problems will improve. And most importantly, you'll become more productive than you ever thought possible. But here's the catch. It's not easy. Deep work requires sacrifice, discipline, and the ability to ignore the world around you. It's uncomfortable. It's challenging. But once you embrace it, once you commit to it, it will change everything. The greatest achievements in history weren't accomplished through mindless busywork. They were accomplished through deep, focused effort. Every breakthrough, every innovation, every masterpiece came from a place of deep work, a place where the person involved chose to dive into the hard, uncomfortable task and push past the resistance. Now, let me ask you, are you ready to embrace deep work? Are you willing to sacrifice the short-term comfort of distractions for the long-term gains of focus and productivity? Because if you do, you'll experience a level of success and accomplishment that few people ever will. I challenge you to take action today. Right now, pick one task that requires your deep focus and commit to working on it for a set period of time, without interruptions. Turn off your phone. Close your browser tabs. Get rid of all distractions. and dive into deep work. When you do this, you'll begin to experience the power of focus like never before. You'll feel the flow, you'll feel the shift, and most importantly, you'll begin to realize that everything you've ever wanted is within your reach. Deep focus isn't just a skill. It's the key to unlocking your full potential. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. In the next video, we'll go deeper into the most powerful tools to elevate your focus even further. This is just the beginning. You have everything you need to succeed. It's time to stop letting distractions control you. It's time to unlock your superhuman focus and make things happen. The power is in your hands. Now, it's up to you to take the first step. Until next time, stay focused, stay driven, and keep building your potential. I'll see you soon.